For everything scary, I'm GMHaunts, and today I'm going to be reacting to and discussing the Spirit Halloween 2021 2 Scoops Animatronic. Well, ladies and gentlemen, welcome to a video that I think has one of the most interesting backstories to any video I have done, and anything that's ever happened in Spirit Halloween history, because I don't believe this has ever happened in Spirit Halloween history. I don't think this has been a thing that we've seen in the past, so it was really interesting to see this happen. So before I go into my thoughts on this brand new clown animatronic coming out for Spirit Halloween 2021, I need to tell you the backstory so you can understand how this all happened. So, obviously, if you remember back to one of the Graveyard Shift teasers that came out a while ago, we were teased a brand new clown animatronic that had 2 heads holding an ice cream cone, and inside the ice cream cone was a little girl. Now, we only had like 2 frames of it. It was really tight shots as well. Like, we could only barely get like 1 shot of the face and then 1 shot of the whole body, and you really couldn't get that much of it. Well, it created a lot of anticipation, and a lot of people were really excited about it because it looked super unique. It had 2 heads, like I said, and an ice cream cone. We've never seen anything like that, and it looked gigantic, like Crouchy size, so people began to get very excited. Well, he hasn't released yet, and the rumor was going around that he was going to be online only for the 2021 season. Now, like I said, he hadn't released yet, and as of right now, as of time of filming, he still hasn't released. Well, yesterday, somebody went to the Flagship store and actually found that the Flagship employees put out 2 boxes of 2 scoops. So somehow they had made the mistake of going and putting these boxes when they weren't supposed to. So I guess, imagine a Spirit Halloween employee carrying a 2 scoops box that is not supposed to be put out yet and putting it onto the Flagship store floor and then waiting for someone to come and buy it. Now, supposedly they were pulled off the floor really quickly because it wasn't supposed to be out, but I guess Spirit wasn't fast enough because someone ran to the store after they saw the post and bought it up right away, and now they basically have gold on their hands because they have like a one-of-one animatronic. Actually, I think both got sold. Actually, I might be wrong though. I know one got sold. So you have gold on your hands because you have either a one-of-one or one-of-two animatronic that hasn't even released yet. And now it's getting a bunch of views because no one knows what he actually sounds like, and now there is a demo video out. So I guess that's all the backstory you're going to need. He isn't supposed to be out, but he is. He was put out, someone bought him, and now we have a demo video of him for the first time ever before he's officially released. So, let's take a look at the demo.
What's wrong, little girl? Don't you like ice cream?
Everybody likes ice cream.
This one's mine. You can have the next one.
Forget it. I'm not falling for that again.
Fine. We'll share.
Alright, so before I go into my discussions of this prop, I just want to say, credit of that demo video goes to Casey of the Tube. She was the person who bought this thing right away. I think the first one. I know there was a second one. She might have been the first. And she uploaded this demo video, so credit goes to them for uploading this, and I am using their video. They will be linked at the top of the description. Go check them out. Go subscribe because they are the people who uploaded this, and I very much appreciate them sharing this video with us. So as you can see, this is a very interesting animatronic, to say the least, and definitely one of the most unique we're getting for the 2021 season. So before I go into my actual discussion, I also want to say, most likely this guy is online only, and most likely it was just a mistake that he was put out on the floor because Flagship had him in the back. So I would not expect him to be in-box only. I would expect him to be online only, and it was a mistake that he was put out at Flagship. So do not expect to see him in stores because he most likely will not be. So as you can see, this is a brand new clown animatronic featuring 2 heads holding a big ice cream cone with a little girl in it. He's got some blue ruffles on both heads, some kind of blue hand ruffles, as well as some feet ones, and some very interesting clown shoes. So obviously this is one of the coolest, in my opinion, the coolest clown animatronics we've gotten in recent years because of how unique it really is. I love the whole ice cream kind of aesthetic to it. We really don't get a lot of clowns that has to do with candy. Now, you would expect to see that because candy and cotton candy go along with kind of a circus carnival theme, but we never see clowns that really have anything to do with candy. Obviously, we saw Uncle Charlie, who has a lollipop. We saw Cotton Candace from Morris Costumes, but we really don't see a lot of candy-themed clowns, which is why I'm so excited to see 2 Scoops coming out this year, because he actually does have to do with ice cream, and he's holding an ice cream cone, but he also has an ice cream outfit with a whole bunch of sprinkles, pattern kind of all the way throughout his outfit. I really like this guy's phrases. Now, I know there was a lot of sort of controversy and people bashing him for saying that his phrases are not good in the voice acting. Now, honestly, I do agree. I think the voices are a little goofy, but there's a plus to it. Honestly, I really believe that the goofiness of his voice makes the character come alive more. I really like the idea of a goofy clown holding ice cream because I think it fits the idea more than an evil clown saying he's gonna eat your soul. I think it's honestly better than getting, it's not as good as getting a clown like this that is goofy and talks about ice cream. And a lot of the other clowns talk about eating you and capturing you and chasing you, which is why I think this one does a lot better in how it talks. Now, honestly, I like the clown on the left. I like his voice more than the one on the right. The one on the right is a little weird. It's deeper. It's slower. I don't really like that one as much, but I really like the clown on the left, and I love that. Actually, both of the clowns feature moving mouths, so they both talk, but they also both feature moving mouths, which I think is really cool. Which again, and it's very good for the price, which I'll go into that in a second. I think the detailing on the girl on the ice cream cone's face, I think she's easily one of the best girl sculpts we've seen on any clowns holding kids or with kids in cages. I think this one has one of the best sculpts. Also, I really like the sculpt on the clowns. I think they both have really cool faces. Obviously, they both have almost identical ones, although they are very slightly different. The one on the right has wider eyes, at least on this demo video. Maybe it's not maybe not all of them are going to be like that, but this one does. I really like the hands. I think the hands are really unique. They're kind of like a normal skin color, but they're long and have these black fingernails, which I think is a big plus. I think that looks good. And I really like on their head, they have black hair. We really don't see a lot of clowns with dark, realistic looking hair. Always it's bright colors like red, blue, green. We never get a black color or a dark one. So I'm a big fan of getting a clown with black hair because I think it makes it look more realistic and not really that it's a monster, more that it's a real person who's kind of mutated, which I think is sort of the idea they're going for 2 Scoops. Now that I just mentioned his name, I just want to say I love the name on this guy. I think 2 Scoops is such a unique name, and I love that they decided on that. Again, normally we get kind of generic names. I love Peekaboo Clown, but that's such a generic name. Peekaboo Clown is exactly what he is. This one, I love the name 2 Scoops. I think that's so unique. I think it fits the character so well because they have 2 heads. I think 2 Scoops is an awesome name. Big plus for that. Honestly, he's 7 feet tall. That's what it says on the box. I'm not really sure if it's a little bit over that or if it's a little bit under that. It does say 7 foot on the box. So again, he does really have some size to him. He looks like he's around Crouchy size or maybe Mr. Howell size because he has like 2 heads. So he kind of takes up the body size of 2, and he's 7 feet tall, which I really enjoy. He has a side-to-side waist motion that kind of carries the girl around, and like I said, moving mouth and LED eyes, which I think really fits the character well. The last thing I wanted to talk about as for detailing was the teeth. I love the pointed teeth these guys feature. I think that looks absolutely fantastic, and again, I really think it adds to the character of the 2-headed clowns. Or again, 2 Scoops. You can call them the 2-headed clowns. Overall, I think this is an amazing animatronic, and now I'm going to tell you the price. 2 Scoops is only retailing for $219.99, 220 United States dollars. Honestly, when I saw that price, my mind was blown. $220 for a 7-foot animatronic that has side-to-side waist motion, moving mouth, and LED eyes is like insane to me. I think that is one of the best priced animatronics we have seen in easily the past 5 years. I was shocked. I at least thought this guy was going to be $300 because Crouchy was $300, Mr. Howell was $300. When I saw the price tag of $219.99 on the back of the box, I was shocked. I think that is I can't even explain it. I think that's a fantastic price on Spirit's side. I think it's an amazing price for an animatronic that does this much and is that big. Peekaboo Clown was $220, and he's only like 6 foot tall. This guy is way bigger, has a few more motions than Peekaboo did, and I think this is an awesome animatronic for that price, and I definitely recommend it. Honestly, probably not going to pick this guy up. I would like to. Maybe I will. I guess you never know. But again, most likely he will only be online only, and it was just a mistake that he was put out at Flagship. But I don't know. Overall, I think that the 2 Scoops is an amazing animatronic. Easily one of my favorites from the year. I love how big he is. I love the 2 heads, and that price tag really makes him like him. Really makes me like them a little bit more. Ladies and gentlemen, that's all about my video, taking a look at and discussing the 2 Scoops Clown for Spirit Halloween 2021. Again, I think this is a really interesting story to see that they were accidentally put out of Flagship. We've never seen anything like that, and I think it's really cool to get an early look at them before they are officially released. Ladies and gentlemen, remember as always, for everything scary, I'm GMHaunts. I'll see you guys later for more Spirit Halloween 2021 videos. Goodbye.